Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Now, today I'm just happy because Clayton has just made the impossible possible. Yeah, winning against Shericka means a lot, especially to people of color, people of greatness. And I always say that Africa is great. We carry the DNA of greatness in every aspect. I don't want to speak much about this video. Let's watch it first and then let's gather here. I'll share my commentary on the same later on after this clip. And also feel free. Tell me what you feel as an African, as someone who is represented by a black person, by people of greatness. I'm your presenter, and if this is your first time in this platform, thank you for tuning in, thank you for choosing us, and we also urge you to subscribe to our channel, give us a like, share our content. We are going to appreciate. Thank you for doing so. Now let's rock in.
Ashanti Moore and Alana Reid.
So it's two from Wilmers, two from Edwin Island, two from Hydale, and the other two?
I think Jardine is from St. Mary High.
Yes, St. Mary.
And Shericka.
Yeah.
Very
technical.
All right, there you go.
But only Neville Bell would put us under that. You know, when we're thinking of the athlete's current status, I have to go back to high school days.
People like to hear that, though.
No, great point, great point. Shericka is Donald's favorite, and I have to tell you, she is the defending champion. She's also the defending, defending
200.
silver medalist from the last World
In
Championships.
Budapest, yeah.
But she's a 200 national champion, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she
I mean,
is.
world champion.
World champion,
Yeah.
twice world champion
Yeah.
at 200 meters. So, yeah, a lot. This is talent. This is quality. I mean, you could argue that other ladies could have made it, but nobody was given a blight to get into this final.
They're almost ready. The grandstand I think, will welcome every single one of these athletes, give them a nice round of applause. See, everyone, they've started to stand up. Folks, if you sit, you will see the race. And that's Shelley's crew in the white tops there. And I guess she 4:27 in lane 1. Ashanti Moore from Sprintec.
Formerly of Hydel Tech left to Neville Bell, 11:08, her fastest this year.
Jodine Williams from Sprintec in 2.
11:01 at her best. Very fast coming into this final as 200 meters final appearances at the NACAC level.
Guess who is in lane 3? Listen to this, folks. This is Shelly and Fraser Pryce, Nike.
10.61. 10.61 at her best. The greatest of all time. She knows how to deliver every single time. Focused. Shelly-Ann Fraser Pryce.
Listen to that, folks. This is Tia Clayton, MVP.
Tia
lane 4.
Clayton, 10.86 seconds personal best. MVP track club, was in the Olympics in Paris last year, finished 7th in that race. A world under 24x1 gold medalist 2 times.
I wonder what she said to her sister when they were walking over. This is Tina in lane 5, MVP.
Twice the under 20 champion. Her personal best was 10.95 today. It is now 10.93. She is at her very best.
This is Shericka Jackson, MVP, lane 6.
Shericka Jackson, 10.65 seconds at her best, the defending champion in this race. 2 times a world championship, 200 meters gold medalist. She's very quick. She has run her first sub-11 time this season, comes in at 10.94, my favorite to win.
What might Alana Reid be thinking here from Nike in lane 7?
Probably most famous for winning the World Juniors last year, also being the first Jamaican to go sub-11 at Champs. She is still our reigning national junior record holder, 10.92.
Janelle Smith, MVP, lane 8.
What better time to get your personal best than in the semi-finals, 11:03. She'll be hoping to go sub-11 in this race. Janelle Smith, the Wolmerian, has won medals at the Global Championships as well.
Ashanti Moore in lane 1. Jodine Williams in lane 2. Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce in lane 3. Tia Clayton in lane 4. Tina Clayton in lane 5. Shericka Jackson in lane 6. Alana Reed in lane 7. And Janelle Smith in lane 8. The stadium will go very quiet for the start of this race.
Quite a sumptuous final awaits the senior women's 100 meters. The defending champion Shericka Jackson lines up in this one in lane 6. Tia Clayton, who was second last year, she'll be going from lane 4. Fraser Pryce, third last year. She runs from lane 3. Fraser Pryce, her final run at the National Senior Championships. Her first title came all the way back in 2008. She heads to her blocks. Multiple Olympic and world champion. Will we see a changing of the guards this evening? Tina and Tia. Tia in 4, Tina in 5. Set position. Bang out quickly. Fraser Pryce is out well. So too Tina Clayton. Tia Clayton comes forward. So too does Shericka Jackson. Tia pulls up. Tina's still there. Tina Clayton. Shericka Jackson and Shelly and Fraser Pryce comes through for third and makes the World Championship team. Tina Clayton gets the win this evening as her sister Tia went down. And indeed, what a final we had here this evening. We await the final.
Tina
Placing
Clayton has
the
run
times.
back to her sister Tia,
Yes.
who was unable to finish.
And we saw Tia.
10:81, a
Whoa.
new
10:81.
personal best
Massive.
for Tina Clayton.
A massive personal best.
Wind
Is the
legal
wind leading?
0.1. Shericka Jackson 10:88, and we said it before the before.
Hello, welcome back again. And you know, Tia Clinton's win is a reminder that Africa is not only the cradle of civilization, but the birthplace of strength, resilience, and also excellence. You know, when I saw her run, I see centuries of same fire that kept our forefathers and ancestors moving forward, even during that time when Africa was invaded by the enemy. You know, this is the fire that we are talking about. And man, it's very awesome just to see from the village, from the dusty fields. The African spirit has never stopped. They are always at the forefront. And now they are now in the world arena. They are lifting the flag of an African continent high above every other flag. And that's why I'm always happy seeing the likes of Shericka, the likes of Clinton, the likes of Usain Bolt. You know, they are placing the African continent at the forefront. And guys, let me be clear. I'm not about tearing down the black women. You know, the likes of Shericka Jackson is a legend, and also Sha'Carri Richardson. It's a force. But I honor them too. I really honor them. They represent the heights of black women that can reach in the world, that still underestimates the power of African continent. But you know, there is something deeply affirmed about seeing an African athlete, not just black in skin, but also having an African name, culture, and the origin, standing tall and victorious. You know, they are pushing that narrative. It's not a narrative, it's the reality that Africanism, it's a reminder that the African dream often overlooked is alive. That one that our forefathers, our ancestors saw back then, it's still alive and sprinted forward with power and grace. And you know, in this win, I see dreams of every little African girl who runs barefooted, and the red earth of Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, or Jamaica now. Yes, because the diaspora is family too. I see dreams of mothers who carry burdens on their heads and still win like queens, and of fathers who stand up late to see their children go farther than they ever did. You know, this win, it's not just personal. No, it's not personal. It's generational. It's a collective trophy for every African has ever dared to hope. That's why I'm so happy. As an African, I feel rejuvenated. You know, because this silent narrative that Africa is only a place of struggle. Men, they don't know what they're saying. They really don't understand what they do say, because now we are better. We know our history as African before colonization. We know our genius, our rhythm, our raw power. And today, through things like these athletes, like Clayton, we are showing the world that Africa doesn't just survive. Africa excels. Africa performs. Africa is great. Africa carries the spirit of our forefathers. You know, we're not only running. Yes, we are deep in every sport. We are deep in every area. We are excelling in every aspect. You know, greatness is our portion. Greatness is what we are born for. And men, these people who say that Africa is just born, or Africa is there to struggle, man, they don't know what they do say. They really don't know what they say. And you know, I don't disown the other athletes who are from maybe America. You know, they are blacks. They are from us. They are our very own people. And so, like, seeing these black women at the center of this competitive story, one from US, one from Jamaica, and all of them from Africa at large, is a power image. You know, it speaks to the global presence, our shared roots, and our unique expressions of excellence. Yeah. And so I celebrate Clayton with my whole chest. I honor Shericka Jackson. I also salute Sha'Carri Richardson, because when one wins, all of us feel that victory, because we are interconnected as Africans. But today, let Africa dance. Yeah, let me just say, let Africa dance a little long. Shout out to Little Louder and bask in the sweet moment. You know, today Tia carried flag across the line, and we are all running with her. We are all behind her. We are all supporting her. We are all celebrating her victory. I don't know what's your take on this as an African, as a person from Africa, as a person of color, as a black person. But let me know in the comment section. And please, if you've not subscribed yet, please consider supporting us by simply subscribing to our channel. Give us a like, share our content. We're going to appreciate, you know, and I'm hoping to see you in the next video. Until then, keep safe. Goodbye.